This is the scene here on Norway Lake today. Beautiful sunset, the sun going down here. Lovely La Cloche mountain range on the right of me. And beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Not a drop of rain. It was supposed to rain all day. I'm so happy. I just came down to get a couple pictures. Quarter after 6, the sun's down already. That's crazy, but it's beautiful. My timer just went off. Beef lasagna's ready. I just went down to get a quick picture of the sunset, which is gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. This camera is fantastic. Ready? Here when you're there. There when you're here. I ripped off the top. I don't know. Oops. Sorry, Randy. And this is why I picked this campsite. Alright, here's my beef lasagna. It looks so good. I was actually going to bring some bannock to make with it, and I just ran out of time when I was packing. I just have so many things going on. I just finished making the video series from the Thanksgiving trip. It took me all last weekend, and I had editing issues, so I gotta do what I gotta do and just make sure I get out here no matter what. Sometimes I can't have all the bells and whistles, but that's okay. They're coming. Alright, we got some pink clouds lighting up the sky here. It's not quite mirror. There's a little bit of a breeze causing a ripple, but maybe soon. Oh, that beef lasagna was good. And then I topped it off with some Nutella off of a spoon. That was my dessert. I do have some wraps, but I ended up having a peanut butter and Nutella wrap for lunch. Kind of second lunch. The chicken and dumplings was really small, and I was still hungry, so I made a peanut butter Nutella wrap, which was so good. And I've just been kind of snacking on stuff throughout the day. Those Cheez-It crackers or whatever, they're really good. I don't eat these things often. I just buy them as a treat when I go camping, so that I'm like, oh, something to eat, and then I get excited because I don't like to eat much when I'm out here for some reason. I don't know why. But anyways, I'm gonna make a hot chocolate later after I start the fire, but I'm gonna process some wood for a bit until it gets dark, and then I'm gonna sit down and cozy up to the fire and sit there and stay warm as long as possible, and should be a nice night. This phone, I can just do this and it actually will work. It's getting like a little darker. Well, it's 6:45. Sunset has pretty much died out, and starting to get dark a little bit. Still pretty good here. Still got a lot of light here, actually, because of my special window. I just sawed up a really nice big piece of driftwood that's pretty dry. I got 3 big nice pieces, so I think that'll burn quite well for a while. I just have to do a little bit more of the small stuff, and then I can sit down and chill out. Well, it's about 7:15. I got a nice fire going. I have one of the 3 big pieces on there already, so it'll catch nice, and I'm just gonna sit here, feed the fire, listen to my book, and enjoy my beautiful view here on Norway Lake. It's 10 to 10, and I just got into my bed. I'm all comfy cozy, and I'm ready to go to sleep. It was a wonderful day. I'm so grateful. I don't know what happened with the weather. I don't care. Thank you. There's stars out right now, not a lot, but a couple, so maybe it'll even be nice tomorrow. You never know. Anyways, plan is to go to sleep, get up tomorrow, leave whenever I feel like it, which is usually the crack of dawn, but I do have an OTG Meals, breakfast. It's called, the original skillet. I think it's got hash browns and sausages and peppers and I don't know what, eggs. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff in it. So I thought that would be fun to have instead of just the oatmeal. But we'll see how the morning goes. If it's pouring rain, maybe I'll just get up and leave. I don't know. Anyways, good night. Well, good morning. Yes, that's a new fire. It is 7:05 on Sunday morning. And it's been raining on and off all night. It's kind of slowed down around 6:30. It's pretty much stopped. I think it's just the rain coming from the trees now. And I need to make my breakfast. When I packed for my trip, I packed the fuel. I usually bring 2 fuels, but sometimes I just bring whatever I have. And I'm like, well, I've got different ways I can cook, right? I can cook by the fire. So I thought, well, I might not have enough, but I'll be okay. Anyways, I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning to reboil my water for my hot water bottle because it was getting kind of coolish. It was still warm enough, but I like it really hot. And I turned it on and it went shh, and then it stopped. So I'm out of fuel. So I thought, okay, well, I have a bunch of different options I can have for breakfast. I have a bunch of granola bars. I could still probably add water to my oatmeal and eventually it would rehydrate, etc., etc. But I thought, you know what? I'm going to make a fire, just like I say I'm going to do if I run out of fuel. I'm just going to make a fire. So I got a little fire going. All I have to do is boil 3/4 of a cup of water. I have this OTG Meal outdoor skillet that I really wanted to try today. It's 2 whole eggs, onions, peppers, pepperoni, and sausage, I believe. And I just have to boil like a small amount of water. It's again half. I halved it. I think there's hash browns in there. Did it say that somewhere? I'll have to look. Well, it's pretty dark here still, but my phone is picking up the images. I'm pretty impressed with it. That is quite spectacular. There's some fog on the water. The sky is definitely clearing up. And there's the moon. It's beautiful. Well, in no time at all, the water is boiling. I'm going to pour it in my pouch and wait my 12 to 15 minutes for my breakfast. Well, the moon is starting to fade away. It was lighting up the mountain here. It was so pretty. It's still lighting it up a little bit. Looks like the rain has stopped, so I'm pretty happy about that. I'm just waiting for my meal to be done. It's just 3 more minutes. Just got my placemat out here. I'm just going to put it on one of these logs and sit there and enjoy my breakfast. And then I'll pack up after. There's no rush to go anywhere today. All right, my timer just went off, and there's my outdoor skillet. I believe these are hash browns. They taste like potatoes. So I was right. Maybe I have a different description because this looks like carrots and hash browns and eggs and sausages or pepperoni. I'm not sure which. You can see them in there. It's probably a sausage. Looks really good. It smells amazing. I'm just sitting here beside my beautiful fire, looking at my gorgeous view, eating my breakfast. Grateful it's not raining. All right, let's give this a go. Oh, that's really good. I wasn't sure what it was going to taste like, but it's really good. All right, I'm going to go eat, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, it is 8:47. I've just been poking around this morning. I got no rush. Sky seems to be clearing up again. I don't know what it is. I'm just super lucky. I'm wearing my rain pants today with my tights. I don't think I can get lucky enough to miss this 3 days in a row, but maybe. But I've got them on just in case. Canoe's down there. It's all packed up. I just have to kind of finagle it off the rocks, and I'm on my way. I got a short paddle through Norway to get to the portage, which is 1,400 meters, I believe, 1,440 or 1,460, something like that. And then I have the 900 meter that goes from Kakakise into Carlyle, which is where my car is parked, and I have about 2.5 kilometers to paddle there. So I'm hoping I see a moose this morning. That would be amazing. I haven't seen any wildlife, so that would be nice. But I mean, this is more than sufficient to satisfy me. The views here have been outstanding, and I'm truly grateful that I got to come this weekend and that I didn't change my mind. I almost did a few times, so I'm happy that I did come out and went through with the whole trip and the whole route. So anyways, I'm going to take off, and I don't know, I'm estimating around 4 hours or so to get back to the car, but we'll see how it goes. All right, it is 5 to 9 and I am on the water. The lake has been slowly fogging over the last hour or so while I've been packing. But I just have to get to the portage, and I kind of know my way already from going to look at that campsite yesterday, so shouldn't be too difficult. Scanning the shore for some wildlife, and let's see, the sun is trying to make an appearance over here. There are still some dark clouds in the sky, but most of them are clearing out. So there's the mountain that I was looking at from my campsite, but behind my campsite is Silver Peak. Now that I've paddled away from it, you can see it. Pretty cool. The sun popped out for a second there, but I was stuck on a shoal, and by the time I got off, it went away. So, all right, let's go. The people who were there yesterday are still there, so they weren't staying on their campsite too long, which is nice to see. I have to go to the right of the campsite to get to the portage, so... Oh, and there's a beaver or something in the water. Well, the campsite is there on the corner, and that's the view I would have missed. I think I had a much, much better spot where I was. So I'm glad those people were there. I'm just about at the portage here. Absolutely gorgeous landing here at the portage, like a little beach. And I'm gonna set up the canoe to portage. I'm gonna take it first, I think, and I'll piggyback if I need to. All right, it's 9:44. I put the canoe down. I've been walking for 20 minutes. I'm a little bit past halfway. Probably a bit more, like closer to 2/3. I wanted to put the canoe down, so I did. The start of the portage is pretty treacherous because of the weather and the conditions on the ground. There's a lot of leaves down, obviously. It's fall. And there's tons of rocks and stuff underneath, and twigs and sticks, and I'm having to just walk really, really slowly because there's all these obstacles underneath my feet that I can't see. There's also a pretty good hill, which I have to go up. I'll be going down now on my way back to get the pack, but I had to go up this hill, and it's a pretty good hill. It wasn't super steep or anything, but it was very gradual, but it was just really a long stint there. So, and then before that, or I guess after that now, at the start, there's a whole bunch of like super swampy, sucky muck section. There's some boardwalks, but there's still like tons of sucky muck you have to go through, and there was a spot there where I wasn't sure where to go, so I had to put the canoe down. So probably would have took me less. It's going to take me less with the pack, but now I know where to go, so that's what I'm doing right now. So once I go up this, then I got a downhill, and then the sucky muck, and then the bag. I was taking my time. I'm heading home today, so no rush. I'm enjoying all the beautiful scenery. This little creek running alongside the trail, and it's beautiful. It's not raining. It's not as cold as it was yesterday or the day before. It's not warm by any means, but it's not as cold, so that's good too. So here's where the trail goes up. I believe that's going towards Silver Peak, and my trail goes just straight down there. And then this is as you can see, there's all kinds of stuff underneath the leaves, so my foot's already gone wonky a few times. I have really good balance, and my leg just kind of corrects itself so that it doesn't twist my ankle, but that's, I think, why my knee gets screwed up. So it's very gradual, as I said, but it goes down quite a ways. This is the really schmaltzy part here. I'll try to get around it. It's really sucky muck here. Lots of sucky muck here. Alright, I see my bag. That's cool. Oh yeah, it looks really dark and gloomy out in the water. See, I'm glad I'm on a portage. It's great for bad weather days. It'll probably take me about 15. It'll probably take me a little bit longer to go back because I got that steep hill, which I have to walk pretty slow on because otherwise I die. Ugh. All right, I'd rather be portaging in the rain than packing up in the rain, so I'm glad I got all my stuff put away, even though my tent is wet and everything. I can dry it out at home, but it's just always so much easier packing up when it's not pouring rain on you. Ugh, here's some yucky stuff. Schmucky schmuck. Woo! Way down. Okay. Yuck. Ah, it's pouring. I'm fine. I'm just making my way through it. The backpack, I'm mad. I just left my life jacket laying open. I think it's even like inside out because my Camper Christina logo's on it. I don't like to leave it sitting with that showing, so I flipped it, and it's probably gonna be soaked, but nothing I can do. But I'm trying to hurry to get back, but there's no way to hurry through this stuff. These rocks. There's rocks and mushy stuff in between and leaves, and I just have to go really slow, so there's not much I can do. And I'm going downhill, and I just like to kind of zip down, but oh well. I am about, I would say, 2/3 of the way through where the canoe is. So I've had a couple of those. I really got to watch, so see you later. All right, it has taken me just 14 minutes to get back to where the canoe is with the pack. So just to show you, like I said, I did have to put it down once to find my way. It was actually where the hiking trail and the portage trail kind of mix up. So didn't want to make a wrong turn there. I think I'll just pick up my life jacket here and keep on going. Yeah, see? That's great. It's soaking wet. On the inside. I'm wearing a raincoat, but still, it just sucks. Okay, let's keep on going. See what the rest of this trail's got. thought I clipped my water bottle to my pack, and I let go of it and it fell on the ground. I was like, nope, that's not it. Oh, guys, come on. All right, the rain slowed down a little bit, which is nice anyway. All right, just have a little creek to cross here. Just a ways after the canoe. Not far. So the rest of us for videos and pictures when I come back to get the boat. I don't think there's a whole lot left, which makes me happy. Well, the last little section's really nice, but the section between that and the canoe is pretty treacherous. It's really a lot of sucky muck. There's a boardwalk that kind of goes downhill. I stood on that and started sliding. I probably slipped about 4 or 5 times. That gave me a good whoop whoop. But I caught myself and I didn't fall. So I'm gonna have to be really, really careful when I go through with the canoe. This part's really nice. It's very sheltered from the rain. And it's just wet. There's a couple of boulders and stuff, but there's no sucky muck. I think I'm almost at the end. I'm like really, really close, I think. Okay. Psych. This where you get in the water? No, probably not. I was tricked. I thought I was there, but I think it's still pretty close. I'm just at the end of the portage here at the Kakakise Lake, and took me 25 minutes from the start with the pack to get to here. I stopped at the canoe briefly, but there you go. My portage is like, I think right across, so it's not very far at all. Okay, I'm gonna go get the canoe, and yes, it is raining still, as you can see on the water, but not too bad. It was pouring there for a while. This isn't too bad at all. At the end here, just last couple of minutes before the end of the trail, there's this cute little bridge the portage goes over. It's really pretty. There's the slip slide boardwalk, the one that goes downhill. It's a pretty big section. It goes on probably all the way to that boardwalk I just showed you, and it's really schmaltzy. I tried to walk on the sides a couple times, and then I slid down into the mud, and I almost wiped out. So it's almost better just to trudge right through it if you're not sinking too bad, and to try to go around it. I didn't even see the boardwalk. There's so much mud. I just blended right in on my way through the first time. These are on slants, so there's a trail here on the side. I don't think the canoe will get through here, but it was nice walking with the pack. Just a lot of schmuck. A lot of schmuck. My time is just getting less and less. All right, it is 5 to 11. I started the portage at 9:25, so exactly an hour and a half to do it. It's just really good, I think. I'm heading just across the water here to the portage on the other side, and we'll be doing this all over again. Well, even though it's raining, the sky seems to be lightening up quite a bit. Maybe I'll even get some sunshine when I hit Carlyle Lake. You never know. Stranger things have happened. Oh, I guess I was right. It's still raining a little bit, but it's definitely clearing up. Look at this beautiful view across the lake. Oh, there's a big beaver over there. He slapped his tail at me twice now. See if I can get him to do it again. Not that I got him to do it, but there he is. All right, I'm off again. I feel like I just did this. Oh, it's about 11:13. I am on my way to Carlyle with the canoe. Well, apparently it takes a little more than 12 minutes when you're bringing the canoe through in that direction. It's quite a bit uphill. The terrain is so much better on this portage than the last one. It's unbelievable. I can do this one in 15 minutes and it's like almost a 1K. The other one's 1.5K and it takes me 30 minutes. So it doesn't make any sense. But you can walk here, you know, I mean, there's still some spots where there's sucky muck and you have to be kind of careful. And there's some uphill coming from the other way quite a bit that you just go slow because you're going uphill, right? And it's harder on the body, but the ground cover is so much better here than on that other portage. It's just it's like a dream. I've been contemplating going to Herbert's. It's a Killarney thing. I'm actually 15 minutes before where that is. So if I do go there, I'm driving an extra half an hour today, which isn't really anything. I've been waiting until I had a weak signal so I could see how far it was, because I didn't know offhand. I couldn't remember. It's been a long time since I went there from here. And I just checked. I forgot that I have my maps are all uploaded to my phone in certain areas so that I can still use my GPS and stuff when I'm in places that don't have a signal like this. So yeah, I just looked it up and it says it's 15 minutes. So I'm definitely going there for lunch. I'm excited. Maybe I'll see Mike Ranta. I want to go see that paddle too. The giant paddle that he made, which is set up there somewhere nearby, I think. So yeah. Anyways, just schlepping along here in the muck, and my tummy is rumbling. I got a granola bar in my pocket, so I'm gonna eat that while I'm walking. I don't know, must have been the fresh legs on Friday. It took me 14 minutes to walk back without anything, so how I did it in 12 in all 3 ways on Friday. I guess it was fresh legs, I don't know. I just got to the access at Carlyle here. It's raining again. I have about 2 kilometers or so to paddle to get to where my car is parked, so not too bad. I'm just making my way through Carlyle Lake. Nothing significant going on here. The water's fairly calm. It stopped raining. There's some more black clouds coming in. I don't know if it's going to rain again, but so far so good. It stopped raining almost about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 minutes after I started paddling. Just after I got out of that bay, it stopped raining, so that's good. And almost back, probably another 15 minutes or so, and I'll be back at the access. Really, really awesome trip. It is so beautiful here. If you get a chance to come to Killarney, you need to make it happen. Yes, there are big portages. Just do one a day. Take your time. They're not crazy hard. There's some hills, there's some rocks, there's some sucky muck. Just wear the proper gear and be prepared for it, and you should be great. The scenery is just unbelievable here. And I'm so glad that I got to come back here again, even after I was just here 2 weeks ago in another part of the park. So really, really grateful. Well, it is 12:30 and I am just getting back to the access. It rained quite good there for a bit right after I took that last video. And now it's slowing down again. So looks like it's going to be maybe the pattern of the day. And I'm glad I'm missing it. Awesome trip. I'm gonna get the canoe up on the car and make my way over to Herbert's and eat some yummy fish and chips, and I'll see you guys again soon. Well, I'm just gonna film my recap while I'm walking here and insert it at the end. I don't know what the access is gonna be like. Probably quiet based on the trip, but who knows. Really great trip. So glad I came. I booked this last minute. I went online and I wanted to do another canoe tripping trip, but I didn't know where or what. And when I saw I could go do these lakes, these two new lakes that I've never done before, I was all over it. Even with the weather looking crappy, it's supposed to rain, a ton of rain, it's supposed to be freezing cold, and I was fine. You can never trust the weather. You gotta kind of go by your instincts and see what happens. Yesterday, my knee was really bad, the day before, and then when I got up the next day, it was fine again. So I just kind of try to play everything by ear and just do the best that I can for whatever weather situation I have, whatever body situation I have. And I'm just really, really glad that I continued on. I did all the lakes. I finally got to see Norway. I finally got to see Killarney. Didn't get to see OSA. I wanted to sneak over there, but just wasn't in the cards. There wasn't enough time this trip. But Killarney's only, this access here, it's only a 2-hour drive for me. So I need to come here more often. It's just really hard with the amount of bookings that there is. There's always so many people here and everything's always booked. I'm going to try to do a few more canoe trips before the ice comes in. Fingers crossed, and I hope you guys have enjoyed my adventures so far. I hope everything turned out great with the new phone. I can't wait to see how the videos come out. I'm really excited. And that's about it. I hope you keep watching my adventures throughout the winter. I backcountry camp year-round and do other camping trips as well. So I hope you continue to follow my channel. I hope you subscribe, click the bell for notifications. And if you're interested in learning how to backcountry camp, check out my course called Backcountry Camping for Beginners. The link is in the description of every video I post. Thanks so much for watching. Bye. Well, since I came to Killarney for lunch, I had to come and see Mike Ranta's gigantic paddle. I was not prepared for the size of it. It's unbelievable. Here it is. It's massive. I can't even imagine how difficult it was to make this. Wow. Huge hats off to Mike Ranta for this incredible paddle. I can't even get it all in my phone. It's just too big. I had to record this video to show you guys how big this paddle is. The Big Dipper is the biggest. Watch this. Amazing. Oh, Mike, what a great job you did. Congratulations. This is unbelievable. That is going to be one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Well done, Mike. Well done. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.